Alright, this is 227 East Commerce, right down the street from Trimline here in LaGrange. Customer already has 66 tons of river rock, and we're going to be making a bed for him. He's got a dozen white pines that he needs installed. Here's that line. I may have him respray this line for us, but pretty much starting at the corner of this bed, we're going to spray this whole entire area to kill it off 2 weeks prior, and then we're going to come in with the Harley rake and scrape up all of this. He did mention if we've got some excess topsoil, we need to stick it right here in this wet spot. So this line you can kind of see all the way around up to the building. This area, and he said even this might be a little bit big. We can probably bring it in a couple feet. Where's my line? There's my line. All the way out here, which to me seems kind of big. But the reason being, he does not want to mow this hill anymore. So we're leading up to here, and we're going to incorporate this line. So now we're winding in. And we're going to come out just a little bit further, bring this in the bed and up to the building, and then everything in is going to be this bed. This portion here right next to the garage door is significantly higher, so we need to scrape this down a little bit. And he did mention this excess soil, if we can fill in this area because it's low. So then this whole portion is also going to be the bed. We're going to wrap it around the corner and up to this corner, and then that's where our bed started. So that's all going to get ripped out. We're keeping the hill. We need to put weed fabric down, and then this is a rough spacing for these trees. I need to figure out how big they get at maturity, and then we're going to space them from there. Okay, customer just came out. He has the fabric that he wants us to use, so we don't need to bring any product in. So the product that he will supply, we are going to be putting down here, and then we need to make sure that we're properly placing these trees. And I will make sure in the quote that we know the spacing. So we may need to just kind of move these out a little bit and space them correctly. And he said if 12 trees is too much, then we are going to plant some along this way. So I'll make sure I incorporate a little extra time just in case. And then obviously we're going to need the mini for all this rock to get put in here. We're going to put a deep edge on everything so that it separates the rock from the grass, and plant the trees and be done.